Oh my god. You guys. Sorry. I privated the other live because it's like a fucking mess. I'm gonna edit it down and it'll be re-uploaded tomorrow sometime, okay? Because I knew if I left that up, like people would be so pissed off about it. Like we're watching it and I would get annoyed with it too. So I'm gonna edit it down tonight and then I will make it public tomorrow sometime. The other live that I got cut off in. But I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like was trying to hurry up, get back in here, and I guess the date was tomorrow. So I'm sorry I'm confusing everybody tonight. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. That was hilarious, man. And then I didn't even know if I was going to be able to come back on here because like it's been raining all day and like when it rains all day, like my Wi-Fi acts up and everything else and then that whole live was a fucking mess. So that I was trying to get back on here to talk to you guys because I was like telling you guys 10 to 15 minutes and it wouldn't connect. It wouldn't connect. It wouldn't connect. So I think I got everything squared away now. So hopefully the second part of this live will go smoothly. And I apologize if you were on the last one. I had to end it abruptly because I knew it was going to act like that the entire time and it just was going to make everybody frustrated. So, um does your building or home have WISP for internet? What's WISP? I don't know what that is. Riker. I don't know. Like, I don't. Yeah, I know it was longer than 10 minutes because like it just would not connect at all. I don't know what the fuck is going on with it tonight. Um, it's like a satellite attached to your building, extra big. I don't think so. I don't think so. I got like I don't know. The internet I have is like the best you can get in my area. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need to like call them and see if there's something better I can get. I don't know. Last time I checked, it was like the best that we could have. So I don't know. I live out in the middle of nowhere and you just don't get good service out here at all. At all. So, but yeah. Anyways, so I apologize for everything. And I'm glad you guys are so cool about it. I appreciate that. If you're paying for high speed, I'd call the service provider. They should be able to help. Yeah, I think I'm going to definitely call them because it happens way too often and it's bullshit, especially with the prices that are paid on it because it's like so expensive. So, anyways, I'm going to react to Trisha's podcast on Saturday. We're going to do that Saturday. So, tonight we're discussing different topics outside of Trisha. So, do you have a cable TV? Yeah, that's what's ran in my house is the cable. Um, yeah. I don't really want to say the provider because I don't know if it's only in my area or not. But yeah, it's like the best internet you can get. So it's supposed to be high speed internet, all great, but it's not. Yeah, this coming Saturday, we're going to watch the My Chemical Imbalance podcast where she talks about being a manipulative person. Because I really thought there was some interesting things that she said in there that I want to point out to you guys. And it kind of like correlates to episode 1. So we're going to react to that video on Saturday. But tonight we're just discussing different topics because we just need to change it up a little bit here. So I've been talking about Trisha a lot more than I should be probably on my channel. So yeah. But yeah, there's an update. So if you were on the last live ended because my internet just like totally disconnected. And there's a lot of pauses in the live stream. So I'm gonna edit it down and I will make it public for everyone, but it's not gonna be until tomorrow because it takes like 24 hours for YouTube Studio to process it. You'll just be annoyed the whole time if it's public. So that's all I can do for now. So I apologize. I really apologize. I live in such a small town that my internet that I had was satellite. It sucked. I canceled it because it never worked. Yeah, I used to have like satellite internet at one point, and it was even worse than what I got myself now. So, but yeah, but it's supposed to be high speed, all great and everything, but it's not. So, um, save the Trisha talk for videos, maybe. We're just gonna do a reaction to the whole video. So, I don't think I mean, it's not really gonna be anything I'm gonna put in the series. I mean, I might put like clip up some stuff and put it in there, but it's just really interesting what she was talking about in the episode. So yeah, that's why we're gonna react to it on Saturday. Because there's a lot of things I wanted to say to it. But we're just gonna get back into we're gonna watch the so Dirty Dom posted a video. I literally just watched this video last night. I did not know that he uploaded a video talking about the whole Hannah situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and like put a trigger warning on it because a trigger warning right now because we are, thank you, Smiling Mama. We are gonna be discussing essay and all that stuff. So if you are easily triggered, please click out and hopefully catch the next live stream. But when I watched this video, I was just really aggravated, and there's some things I want to point out um, about it. So I'm going to share this screen. Add it in here. So, okay. Dirty Dom was part of the vlog squad. He was the member of the vlog squad that got there was a story that came out. God, when was that, you guys? Like in March of this year, March or April of this year. There was a story that came out about a girl named Hannah, and there was a vlog. There was a vlog that David Dobrik did, and he uploaded on his channel. And allegedly, Dom raped this girl. And it was one of the biggest stories that we've seen in a long time on the internet. So, but one thing that I had a problem, I'm just going to point this out right now before I play the video. One thing that really bothered me when the story came out is that Dom wasn't really focused on in that story. The headline of that story was I think it was like David Dobrik, vlog squad member. And then I don't know what the rest of the title said, but Dom's name wasn't even in the headline. And more people were focused on David Dobrik than the guy that actually did this. And after I watched this video last night and I looked through comments and everything, I just got so aggravated because I had a feeling that this was going to happen. And people are just kind of brushing what he did under the rug. And I clicked on the other video that he uploaded a few days ago, right before I jumped back on here with you guys. And the like to dislike ratio is like, it's pretty unbelievable considering what he's being accused of. So, and how big the story was and everything else. So now David Dobrik did have fault in this whole situation, but I don't understand why Dom wasn't focused on more during this time, because I feel like this guy is getting away with what he did and nobody really cares about him. And it's kind of interesting in this video, he does focus on David in this video. I don't know. Let's just play it. It's just it just makes me really, really frustrated. This was David's idea, wasn't it? So the vlog was David's idea, but David wasn't telling Dom to take advantage of this girl, to my knowledge. I mean, I don't know. There's always been things with the story that didn't sit right with me, especially like Trisha being a star witness of it, and Trisha basically saying in the story that I knew these girls weren't in a good situation. So me and Jason left. And I don't know. There's just something that hasn't sat right with me with the story from the very beginning. I feel like Hannah, the girl Hannah, wasn't really protected in this situation because the original vlog is all over the internet now. All over the internet. And there are videos that have been uploaded showing her face on YouTube and everything else. So I think the story, and I get it. David's the headline in the story. I understand that. He's the bigger story. But if we're really trying to get justice for this girl, why do we have to focus on the headline? Why don't we really focus on the person that actually did this to her? You know what I mean? And also hold David accountable for what he did and the part that he played in this whole mess. But yeah. So let's watch this video. Charlie, just rewind and you'll find out what happened to the stream. I already explained it, but the other stream, it's going to be back up tomorrow in a nutshell. So, okay, let's get started. This guy makes me so sick to my stomach just looking at him. Okay, let's get started.
What's going on, everyone? Dom here. I wanted to take some time away from YouTube and just all of this to be with my parents, to be with my family, and to process all the information. Now I'm ready to talk. I was raised by my parents to be a good person and be honest. And I don't think I've been honest with you guys. I think a lot of times I'm desensitized to stuff. I think a lot of times I act on impulse, and I needed to take some time to really go through everything and analyze myself, and show you guys who I really am. I haven't done a good job of separating Dirty Dom, the crazy party animal, guy that hooks up with a bunch of girls, and me, Dominicus, the guy that hangs out with my friends, goes to the beach, reads books, hangs off my little brother and mom. Dirty Dom was someone I created when I moved out here to LA. I didn't smoke. I didn't hook up with girls. I didn't drink in high school, and I was never one of the cool kids. So when I moved out here to LA, it finally gave me a chance to reinvent myself and be who I wanted to be. I just wanted to be accepted by my peers.
Like, this is so fucking unnecessary. Like, him even saying, like, is he trying? What he's trying to do here is just, I don't know what he's trying to do here, but he's not really focusing on what he should be focusing on. He's been talking for a minute and a half about fucking nothing. Seriously. This video just it just makes me so angry, especially with like the text messages that he showed and everything else. So, but let's keep listening.
By other people around me, by girls. Just wanted to fit in. Now let's talk about what happened the night of those allegations. Also, some of the stuff that
I just wanted to fit in. Are you kidding me right now? Like, is he trying to paint a picture that, he went along with all these vlogs because he just wanted to fit in? And he did what he did because he just wanted to fit in and do what David wanted. Like, all these people are grown adults. They're all grown adults. He made his own decisions, just like David made his own decisions and everything else in this situation. Thank you so much, Super Damaris, for your super chat. Glad you're back. I'm glad I'm back too. Guys, this guy just disgusts me.
I'm going to be talking about is it's going to be pretty serious, and it might trigger some survivors. We came up with the idea to do this 5-some bit. So I put out an Instagram post saying, "Hey girls, come over. We need 10 girls at the apartment, a bunch of girls. The more, the better." Later that night, Hannah and I think like 5 of her friends show up, and then Vlog Squad. There's me, there's Nick, there's Jeff, Todd, David, Jason, and Trisha. The girls show up. We start hanging out. A little bit later, Todd and Jeff leave, and then they come back. We all start drinking with the girls. I'm talking to Hannah and a couple of her friends, and the rest of the guys are talking to the other girls. After a little bit, me and Hannah and her friend go to my room to hook up. We keep drinking and we start having sex together. While we're having sex, David, Nick, Todd, and Jeff are peeking inside the room. Everyone that looked inside.
The name Hannah is a fake name. Just FYI. It's a fake name that was created by Insider to protect her identity. Just FYI, seen somebody ask about it in the chat. But yeah, he is kind of downplaying the whole situation. Somebody else said that. I agree. And he's not really elaborating like what happened before everything, because I feel like everybody, like, it was really focused on who got the alcohol and everything else and who said to go get the alcohol and that sort of thing. And he just kind of glossed over that part and didn't really elaborate on it. Yeah, and I'm not trying to stick up for Dom when I say Hannah's like a fake name, but I'm gonna be saying Hannah too. So I just wanted to kind of clarify that it's a fake name that Insider created to protect her. Yeah.
The room didn't say that there was anything wrong or didn't feel any type of way, and didn't bring anything up. After the girls and me finished having sex, I was laying on the bed with Hannah and her friend. At this time, we were all talking and Hannah falls asleep, right? She was drinking a little bit more than the other girl, so I just continued talking to the other girl for a little bit. After we're done talking and we're ready to go, meet
But
up.
see, the thing about it is like, if she was that drunk, there's just no way she could have consented or even been really coherent during the whole thing. And he's just like, didn't hear anything wrong, everything was okay, just glossing over this entire situation. This video is so weird because of how he paints it in the beginning of this video, and then you'll see once we get to the end, it's a really fucking weird video to me.
The rest of the vlog squad and the girls, we wake Hannah up. Her friend helps put on her clothes and helps her get dressed, and we walk out to meet the rest of her friends and vlog squad.
Like, if she needed help getting dressed, then yeah, that's pretty blackout drunk if you can't even get your clothes back on.
I stay in the apartment, and the girls, Hannah and Todd, Jeff, Nick, and David, end up letting the girls out. The next day, David hits me up to finish the ending of the video where I'm like sweating and dripping in sweat, and then Brandon is there and Alex is there, and they weren't there the previous night, but they were there to finish that scene. So that happens the next day. I also get a few texts from Hannah, the one that alleged me of the sexual assault, and here's what she said. Hi, Dom. It's Hannah. Just woke up. Thank you so much for having me over. I know I was very drunk, but
and this is one thing that I kind of want to put in right here, like, and I kind of have talked about this in other live streams. Like, I understand that people handle trauma very differently, and I think when you go through a situation like this, you don't. And even reading what Hannah had said in that story, that she didn't realize what had really happened the day after. So the fact that he's reading these text messages right now, because like, everybody does handle trauma differently, and you may go through a situation like this and not realize that you didn't consent to what you did, and once you sober up, process it, then you eventually realize what exactly happened. So these text messages that he's putting out right now, this was the day after all of this happened, and he's trying to paint the picture that the girl contacted him and was all okay with everything, didn't say anything about the night before, like, said that she had fun and everything else. And it's because she didn't realize the gravity of what happened the night before. If you're that blackout drunk, you don't even really remember the night.
I was having a blast and hope you did too. Also, anything at your discretion is okay for the vlog, just maybe not anything that a future employer could use against me, hee hee. Tell your friends to go for it with the content he has. And then I said, Hi, glad you're okay. I just woke up too. LMAO. I had fun. We should hang out again. Then she says, hope you slept well. I'm down. I still want to paint your nails. I said, haha, okay.
Yeah, exactly, Stephanie. She admitted in the text that she was super drunk. Yeah. And that right there. Right there.
Let's do it. You won't fuck it up, promise? And she says, pinky swear. I say, okay, you free later this week? And she says, should be, or the weekend. Smiley face. I say, okay. And then later in the week, she texts me, what's the rest of your week looking like? I say, working on different stuff. What you doing tonight? She says, so much work. I said, shaking my head. Now I have to paint my nails myself. You let me down. She says, haha, don't worry. You'll be blessed with my nail work one day. The reason we were talking about nails was because I paint my nails sometimes, and I asked her to help me paint them because I always screw them up when I do them myself. This was in November.
And let me guess, she didn't contact him again after that because she probably still at this point didn't realize the gravity of the situation. I mean, I got drunk so much in my early 20s before I had my daughter. I mean, there were so many nights where, when you're like a fresh 21-year-old and you're partying and everything else, there are nights that I barely even remember, and I think I had a good time, and then I kind of let it just soak in, and I'm like, "Oh my god, did I make a fool of myself? What did I do?" You don't really realize what all happened the night before until you kind of sober up, process it. And in a situation like this where somebody has been essayed, it's on a whole nother level of that.
And then a few months later in February, I get a text from Hannah basically saying that, she wants to have the video taken down. She doesn't like it being up. So I take screenshots of the conversation I had with her, the whole conversation, and I send it to David, and he tells me how to reply to Hannah. I have someone here that was there that day that David received those texts from me and basically told me how to reply.
Hi, guys. My name is Cassandra, and
This is just really weird. This person that he's bringing into the video. Like, I don't understand this part at all. I mean, I know he's trying to paint it. I know he's trying to put blame on David to take heat off of himself, that he reached out to David talking about the vlog and saying what Hannah had said, and he's trying to put more heat on David to get himself out of this mess, is what I gather from this situation. And like I said before, you guys, don't get me wrong, I get that David's at fault here too, but I feel that Dom is at fault more than anybody in this situation. And I just don't think that I don't think enough. What am I trying to say here? There hasn't been enough attention on Dom in this situation. I feel like David overshadowed the situation, and I had a feeling that Dom was going to be able to go on and upload like nothing happened after he addressed it one time and he moved on. And I feel like it's happening right now, and I'll show you guys what I mean once we get through this video. Thank you, Stephanie, for becoming a member. I really appreciate that.
I met David in 2017. In February 2019, David received the text from Dom. And when David received the text from Dom, David did not want to take the video down. In the room, it was Jason, Natalie, and David. I decided to contact a friend of mine that is a lawyer, and she advised that the video, like, my instinct reaction was to take the video down. We drafted different versions of what should be the response to Hannah. And one of the things I was constantly mentioning was that Dom maybe raped a girl and that they should contact a lawyer and that they should have removed themselves to relate to Dom because of that situation, and that Dom should have handled the situation with David. I will be discussing more things moving forward. The reason that led us to this video is because I interviewed Dom. This is something that's very close to my heart, as of in the last few months, there's a lot of things that have come into my attention.
I want to thank Cass for getting on here. I know it's tough to talk about stuff like this. I appreciate you giving your input. I fucked up, man.
So it's just so weird, this random person coming into the video like that. And I get she's trying to back up Dom's story that, David didn't want to take the vlog down when all this first happened, when when they first got the text messages. And I don't know how it all went down. Like, I don't know what the timeline in between of Hannah sending the message to Dom and David actually removing the video. But because it was removed at one point. But I just don't understand why this part is so necessary at all in this video, because this dude just needs to take accountability for himself. And I just feel like he's trying to shift blame, and he did something so fucked up. And in the beginning of the video, he's trying to make it look like the girl consented to it. Then he's shifting blame to David. And I like I said before, I get David's at fault in this situation, but this guy is the one that ultimately did this to this girl. And now he's saying he fucked up in the situation. It's such a confusing video, and I don't understand it at all. And the fact that this video has 17K likes is very disturbing to me. I get it has, I'm going to drop a dislike on it. I get it has 10K dislikes, but the fact that it has more likes, 17,000 of them, is just insane to me. Especially because of how big this story was. It's just crazy to me. Like, and I just had a feeling that this was going to happen. Christina says this is edited. H3 has the unedited. She has more in-depth video on her channel. Okay, we'll check that out after we're done watching this one. Is there a certain part that got edited out? You'll have to let me know so we don't have to watch the entire thing all over again. I didn't realize this was edited down either. Because I literally, people are saying to watch H3's reaction because the video is edited. Should we just switch there now? H3 added the girl saying some weird stuff. Siri, I wasn't talking to you. Siri popped up. Drinking and not the use. The assistant crying and saying David would make people drink pee. All right, we'll switch over there in just a second. Here, you guys. We'll switch over there in just a second. It must be on the part with the girl, right? Okay. I just want to show, okay, before we switch over there, because while we're here, I just want to show you guys some of these comments here and how many likes these comments are getting, because the whole thing just blows my mind that people are actually buying into this. Let's see here. I was going through the newest comments last night when I was watching this. Hang on a second. I mean, there are some people that are questioning the girl and they have like a bunch of likes on their comments, which is absolutely insane to me. Okay, I think this is one of them. Okay, this has 1.8K likes on it. I know the reactions to this video are going to be crazy as fuck. I'm not here to hate. I think the best thing you could have done was to wait to share your side, because God knows had you did, when all this shit hit the fan, the internet would have annihilated 100 times worse than it was. I honestly hope people take the time to watch this with an open mind. I imagine this took a long ass time and courage to build up. Hopefully things turn around for you a little bit too. This is one of the top liked comments on this video, which is just, it's just insane to me. It's literally insane to me. that people are buying into this. And this is exactly what I was afraid of that was going to happen, because the headline was David Dobrik. It was not Dom, and Dom got lost in the shuffle of all of this. And it just makes me really sad for Hannah, because the parts in that story where Hannah was talking, she mainly focused on Dom with her words. And it's just sad, because I just don't think that this was about like justice for Hannah. I just think it was about the headline. And the headline was David Dobrik. That's just my 2 cents on the situation. I just feel like this guy is going to get away with it. I feel like the guy is going to get away with it. And he's going to be able to move on with his career. And I get, like, during all of this, like, I always wish people would go to the police in situations like this. And I know it's scary to go to the cops and make a report and everything else, especially if you're going against a large influencer and everything else. But, you know, given the circumstances, I feel like the girl had a chance to actually get justice for this if she had gone to the police. But, you know, she had the courage to tell her story. And I feel like she wasn't protected in the process. And I feel like the person that did this to her is just going to get away with it. And it's just like, what was all this for, you know? And I can't even imagine how she's feeling right now. You know what I mean? She starts crying at 2:13 and After Dark. Okay. Let's switch to After Dark real quick. Is it on the highlights channel, or is it just in the, here, let's go H3 podcast. Let's see. Which one is it? I don't see it. That's about Jason Nash. Or maybe he's just not in the thumbnail. It's on the highlights channel. Let's see her. Oh my gosh, they got so many highlights. How long ago was it posted? 30. There it is.
I'll get back to
Durte
you.
Dom put out a new vid. Should we watch it?
What timestamp did you give me? Where'd that go? Start at 2:01.
Go there.
Yeah, not the time.
I wasn't gonna go there. People in chat are talking about his hairline. I mean, nothing needs to
No.
be said. I mean, come on. Ian, look at my hairline. Look at his hairline. I mean, nothing needs to be said. Look at my hairline. Thank you.
Weird of him to say like Dirty Dom, the guy who hooks up with all of these girls, when he's kind of responding to all of these allegations. And he's like, I hook up with a lot of girls.
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't the video. It's when the girl's sitting there, right? Is that the part that was cut out? The girl sitting there with Dom? We'll start right here. If I'm wrong, just let me know, you guys.
Leave those texts for me and basically told me how to reply.
Hi, guys.
This is fucking juicy. Wait, do you know who that is?
So he's calling out David.
Oh, yeah. Well, we all knew that, but it's interesting. He says, David knows that she asked to take the video down because she felt like she was essayed. which we all knew about. Here, I don't know who this girl is, but let's watch.
My name is Cassandra, and I met David in 2017. I used to work in a PR agency doing.
What?
What the
What?
fuck?
Well,
What?
just emotional. Keep playing.
Wait, let me go back a little bit because I don't know
In
what just happened.
2017, I used to work in a PR agency doing.
Okay.
Dom's just like, shut up. Don't
touch her.
do that. What the hell? He actually kept this in here?
I used to work with the blog squad and David. I always went an extra mile for David because I believed in him and I thought he was a good person.
Just take a second. Just take your time.
David wouldn't gift cars.
Okay, wait a minute here. And look who she's sitting next to right now. What the hell is this? I can see why he cut this out because I'm sure people were pissed.
David wasn't philanthropic at all. Like, he was just like this guy that would, and this is a quote from his manager, that would make his friends drink pee. Like, not even his manager.
What the
Oh my
fuck is
God.
happening right now?
That's what I'm thinking.
He would make his friends drink pee? I'm sorry, let me back this up.
This guy that
Like, what is happening? Where did that even come from? I understand somebody left a comment about this girl on my community tab, and I know what they're talking about now because I had no idea what they were talking about. But it's all making sense now.
would, and this is a quote from his manager, that would make his friends drink pee. Like, not even his manager. In February
This is rough.
2019.
I just peed in my basement.
I'm sorry. I don't believe that for a second. That's just really far-fetched. I mean, do you actually think David Dobrik has that much power to make people drink their own fucking pee? I don't. That just seems so far-fetched to me. I get people do whatever David wants because he has the platform and everything else. I just don't think he has that kind of power. And why would he do that? I just don't understand. Hey, if you want to work for me, you got to drink your own pee. Like what? Like what? That just seems so ridiculous to me. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. It just seems so ridiculous. I just don't understand what's happening.
David received the text from Dom. And when David received the text from Dom, David did not want to take the video down. In the room, it was Jason, Natalie, and David. I decided to contact a friend of mine that is a lawyer, and she advised.
I mean, I could understand if it was like a challenge or something like that, but she's making it sound like he's making people do this behind the scenes. Like, I get if it was like a fucking challenge or something. People do crazy shit on YouTube all the time and pay people to do crazy shit on YouTube. But she's making it sound like he was making a lot of people do it or something. I'm clueless sometimes, honestly. Like, why are you here, Lucky Charms? Like, you're trolling my channel a lot. I don't really understand. Like, just go somewhere else if I'm bothering you. I don't get it.
That the video, like, my instinct reaction was to take the video down. We drafted different versions of what should be the response to Hannah. And one of the things I was constantly mentioning was that Dom maybe raped a girl and that they should contact a lawyer and that they should have removed themselves to relate to Dom because of that situation.
Dude, this is so weird. Like Dom is sitting right next to her, and she's. Bro, I can't. This is so insane. This is intense, bro. She's saying he R-worded a girl right next to him.
I just don't understand this.
So is he not denying? I don't know. This is a lot. This is kind of a big deal. This video.
I think he's just trying to take everyone with him at this point.
Yeah,
He
I think so too.
Yeah.
This is a big deal. This is a big fucking deal. This video right here. Hang on, I go back. I don't miss a word of this.
Raped a girl.
Imagine Trisha right now trying not to make a video about this. Trisha just disavowed making any drama videos. This is a true test for her. Yeah, I feel there's no way Trisha doesn't make a video.
Yeah, exactly, Bugsy. Shouldn't Dom be the one crying? That's exactly what I'm fucking thinking. I just don't really understand where any of that even came from and why it's even relevant in this fucking video. Like, he needs to be addressing what he did. Like, if he wants to make another video saying all the stuff that David Dobrik did, then make another video on the fucking situation. But focus on what you did, because in the beginning, he was trying to discredit the girl and everything else. And then he's trying to shift blame to David because he knows David's. That's the thing, you guys. This story has always been the headline of David Dobrik. It was never about Dom. That's the thing about it. That's the problem I always had with the story, because everybody just forgot about Dom in the process because everybody was so focused on David Dobrik. And I get it. Hold David accountable for it. But my God, this guy is being accused of taking advantage of this girl and everything else. And nobody, like, it just was so weird to me how much everybody was focused on David and not Dom when this whole thing was going on. And like right now is just a prime example of what's going to happen, because this guy is going to be able to go on with his life, still have his little audience, and it's all going to be cool for him. He's just going to get away with what he did. It was never about him. It was about the headline. It was about what was going to get the views and the money and everything else. I got so much hate when the story came out because I just didn't understand how the whole thing was being spun and why nobody was focused on Dom in the process of this whole thing, and how like there were so many people coming out with TikToks and everybody was just running with so much stuff. There was like it got completely insane, and I just felt like Hannah got lost in the process. She wasn't protected. Her face is all over YouTube again. The vlogs are everywhere. The vlog that she wanted taken off the internet is all over the internet, and the guy that she had the courage to speak against is just going to get away with it. It's just sad to me. It's just really, really sad to me
about this.
And that they should contact their lawyer, and that they should have removed themselves to relate to Dom because of that situation, and that Dom should have handled the situation with David. I will be discussing more things moving forward. The reason that led us to this video is because I interviewed Dom. This is something that's very close to my heart. As of in the last few months, there's a lot of things that have come into my attention.
I want to thank Cass for getting on here. You know, I know.
And think of Ashley, you said Dom should have addressed this a long time ago, and he did. He put out a statement, and it was like, I didn't do anything, you know, I know. It was like a statement on Twitter or something, if I'm remembering correctly. But he did put out a statement, but like it was probably like a month after the story like reached its peak. He put out a statement on Twitter, and it was like a horrible statement. And he was like denying everything, basically.
It's tough to, you know, talk about stuff like this. I appreciate you giving your input. I fucked up.
So yeah, I mean, it's what we suspected happened, but it's good that they're both saying.
Yeah, I think it was just on Twitter. It was either Twitter or Instagram, or an Instagram story. It was one of the two. I can't exactly remember which one he posted it on. But yeah, it was just like a notepad statement or something.
Is that This girl said, "Hey, take this video down." I was R-worded, and David said, "No, I don't want to take it down." Fucking incredible.
Man, I thought that by us filming this video, it was just another fun, stupid vlog, and that everything would be fine, and nobody was harmed, and I was wrong. It impacted these girls.
Yeah, because of you, dude. God. I really hate it when people make apologies and they just try to shift blame everywhere else but themselves. You know what I mean? This whole video is shifting blame and everything else. It really makes me really sad for this girl. It really does. It's just like all over again. I feel bad for her because I felt bad for her when the story got so big. I don't think this girl, because to me, if you're wanting to be like private and anonymous and not have everything plastered all over online, and you go to like a news outlet to tell your story or whatever, I just don't think this girl realized how big the story was going to get and the way it was going to be twisted. And I can't even imagine how she feels at this point, given the circumstances, because like I said, her face is all over YouTube. The vlog is all over YouTube. There's so many videos all over YouTube about it. It's just really sad.
And it's gonna follow them for their whole life. And
yeah,
I know what we did that night wasn't right. I know we shouldn't have filmed that video, and we shouldn't have put you guys in that position, and maybe you felt like you were there.
Am I crazy? Or do I hear someone talking? Is there a video playing? Who's playing a video?
AB.
I hear a video playing. Now it's stopped. Did you hear that?
Someone's
I did
getting
hear it.
Who's
fired.
playing
No, I'm just
video?
kidding.
One of y'all. It stopped.
Y'all stop
Somebody's not
playing
owning shit
videos.
right now. Anyway.
What?
I'm literally checking everything. It's not me. I literally have 2 pairs of headphones just to be
No, it
sure.
sounds like it was coming through headphones really loud.
Yeah, that's
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be
Is
surprised if somebody was behind the camera. Like, if you hear another video, you probably think that somebody's behind the camera whispering, telling Dom what to say and do.
Fly.
Mute switch not on. Mute switch not on.
Oh, I think I got fly excrement in my eye.
Gross.
And you were going to be in a video that was supposed to be fun, and it turned out being not fun. It turned out being humiliating and degrading.
What?
Someone said in the chat someone was making a video, cameo.
Someone's making a cameo? Is that what's going on?
And embarrassing. And the last thing I wanted was for you guys to feel like we're using you.
Then why in the hell? Like, if you really truly mean this at the end of the video, this is why this video is so fucking confusing, because he pretty much blames the girl in the first half of this video. But then now he's saying, oh my gosh, we fucked up and it's going to follow these girls for the rest of their lives and everything else. It's just such a confusing video. Like, these last 2 minutes could have been pretty much all he said in this video, and it would have been way better. But it's just like the shifting blame and everything else, and people buying into this. It just blows my mind.
I want to say I'm sorry to Hannah and to her friends for putting them in this position, and for not considering their feelings, and for not taking them seriously, and for making a mockery and a joke out of them with this video. I understand that it's
With
going to
this
take time
video?
for you guys to heal. The last thing I want is for you guys to feel envy or feel hatred towards yourselves for, being in this video, because it is our fault. The responsibility falls on us as content creators to make sure.
You have thoughts, Olivia?
I just don't like it.
I'm not sure what is he
Me
trying to
either,
say.
He's
He's
Olivia.
blaming David.
yeah, but he's not, because he wasn't admitting.
It's a moral failure. It's not a failure as a content creator.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like the end of it, it's like him taking responsibility for something without saying, "Hey, I definitely did this." You know what I mean? He's just twisting it like it was more or less the vlog and making like a joke of having like this threesome bit or whatever versus him actually admitting to, taking advantage of this girl and doing this. I mean, he fucking blamed her the first half of the fucking video. It's just so messed up. Thank you, Bugsy, for posting resources. Thank you. And yeah, I'll link resources in the description box because this is a very heavy topic to cover. Considering everything, it's just a lot.
That's what makes me mad.
Because he keeps trying to direct it towards David because he's like, and I think in his mind he resents
Exactly.
David because he's like, if he never uploaded this video, like, and he's like, we should have never uploaded it, and if we did never upload it, none of this would have ever happened. And he's saying, or maybe even if David would have removed the video when she asked, like David had so many opportunities, and Dom, who's guilty regardless of if the video was uploaded or not, is just thinking like he could have been saved this public humiliation.
Yeah.
Because he keeps saying we.
Not necessarily. You never know. The girl could have came forward regardless of the video. You know what I mean? I don't know. I considering the circumstances of how everything went down, I feel like this girl was pressured in a way too with the whole story. Just from what I seen online from Trisha and trying to get this girl to come into her DMs. She's been trying to get that girl to come into her DMs for probably like a year before Frenemies started. Because there's like clips of Trisha on her Instagram, like asking for this girl to reach out to her because Trisha knew something had happened that night. I feel really bad for Hannah. That's who I ultimately feel bad for in this whole situation. I feel like, I don't know. I couldn't imagine being in her position, having to come forward and talking about a situation like this, how scary it is in general, but then to have a story that's one of the biggest stories like on the YouTube platform, it's just insane to me. And then having Dom upload a video trying to make it look like the situation was completely different. You know what I mean?
It was like, he's including David.
Sure that whoever we're filming or whoever we're putting in our videos is comfortable and knows what they're getting into, and we didn't do that. We just posted this video because we thought that it would give us more money and more clout, and
exactly.
We fucked up.
It's all we. That's all he's saying. We fucked up. We did this. We did that. It's just so messed up to me, you guys. Like, it's so messed up to me. Like, yeah, I feel like David's at fault in this situation, but damn, take responsibility, Dom. Like, seriously, for yourself. Stop trying to shift blame to somebody else. He knows that David is the story. This is exactly why he's doing this, you guys, to get out of this situation. And I figured this is what was going to happen once he really sat down to address it. This video really didn't surprise me. I knew this video was going to go this way.
I think there needs to be some type of way for YouTubers and anyone else in the social media space to do things the right way. And I don't know.
Again, it's like, dude, you R-worded someone. I don't know what that has to do with. And also, you don't need fucking lessons to know not to upload a video where a girl's blackout drunk being used like that. Like, I'm sorry, David, it's not rocket science.
I don't know the answer. I wish I did. Growing up,
Another fucking flaw.
I had all guy friends. I never really had, a lot of female peers, besides my mom and my aunt. So I never really got that female perspective on stuff. I understand it's a scary world out there.
All right, I can't listen to him anymore. I mean, it's just blah 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 blah. He fucking disgusts me. Let's go back to his channel for just a second here because we were almost done with it. The amount of likes it kills me on this video. I just don't understand it at all. I just want to show you guys this other video. He posted 3 days ago. First off, he clickbaits the title. So he's clickbaiting this, you guys. Because why else would he put, I lied about everything? This is such a clickbait title. And look at this. Look at this ratio, you guys. He literally just posted that other video. Hang on, let me go back for a second. A week ago. So he uploads a video 4 days later, clickbaiting
that might help
this.
you, all right?
And what he's talking about, look what he's talking about, you guys.
Cat's out of the bag. I lied about everything. Lied about it all. People can't handle the truth because when you tell them the truth, it hurts their feelings. I'm going to tell you the cold, hard truth about your 20s coming from a 25-year-old. Stuff that I learned that might help you. All right, here we go. Everyone has a dream growing up. For me, it was I wanted to be
And it's just bullshit. It's just a bunch of bullshit.
My parents, and for anyone.
That's all it is. It's just bullshit. And he's already turned everything around. That's insane to me. How can you upload a video like he did a week ago and then 4 days later upload this video and you get 7.1K likes? That's crazy. Just really crazy to me. I'm not going to watch this video, but it's just, yeah, exactly, Gigi. It's pure cringe. Pure cringe. Christina says she has the full interview on her channel with Dom. Who? The girl that was in the video with him? Oh, so there's a full video up on her channel? What's her name? Do you know? Thank you so much for your super chat. Appreciate it. Can you link the videos where Trisha is trying to contact the girl Hannah or show them? I can try to find them. I played them in a stream like a while back. I got like a shit ton of hate for it. I don't know. It might be a stream that's not up on my channel. Let me try to find it. There's 2 different Instagram stories. I just don't know. Trisha Paytas urging it's been a long time since I watched them. I know what she looks like, and if I see it, I'll know exactly what it is. I had him downloaded at one point. Maybe I should just say Trisha Paytas Vlog Squad. Instagram stories. I might have to. I can probably search for him. This is one of them, but this is a more recent one. I can play this one for you guys. This one's a more recent one, but there was another one that was probably like a year prior to this one of her trying to get the girl to reach out to her.
So I just got to.
But here's this one. I'm going to speed it up. Because I'm going to have to get off here in just a second. If it freezes, just let me know.
I just got done talking with a few different publications about David, the vlogs, specific vlogs that I was witness to. But a lot of people are coming forward, people who were like big characters or like just like a one-off of David's vlogs, like they were filmed by David, and like some illegal or iffy or questionable shit went down, and they came forward. And fortunately, I was there for one to kind of verify what I saw, verify her story. But if you have a story of a time that you were a part of David's vlogs and some bad shit went down, and like just stuff was uncomfortable, or maybe whatever your case is, I don't want to like prompt anybody, but if you have a story to share, like obviously like I'm not going to like be the one to speak on your behalf, but if you want to be put in touch with like reporters and journalists and interviewers that are like doing their due diligence and following up with everybody involved, I can put you in touch with these people if you want. If you feel safe, if you feel comfortable, I totally understand the mentality of being scared to speak up. I was for so long. I went through a lot of different kinds of abuse, sexual, psychological, mental, physical, from the ages of 6 to like 16, where I didn't speak up, and I was scared. So I totally get it. But there's a lot of power and strength, and right now there's a lot of support if you do. But again, if it's just something that you want to share or talk with somebody, let me know, DM me about this one incident I talk about a lot, but we left halfway through, and like I'm actually kind of shocked at like.
And she's talking about this girl's story before she even got to tell, before the story even got published. She was talking about this girl before the story was even published, you know? And that was another thing that rubbed me the wrong way, because it was like, you know, she went to Insider to tell her story. So stop fucking talking about it before she can even have her voice. You know what I mean?
I knew half of it. I didn't know the other half of it. And I feel like this girl is like so brave. I think she wants to be kept anonymous, but which you can totally do too if you have a story to share, kept anonymous. I was glad that I could be a person with a name to like validate her story, and that she came forward, because like again, I can't share anyone else's stories. It's not mine. That's gonna happen to me personally. Just know that this isn't like a cancellation. This is about like really like holding people accountable, and for these sexual assaults and stuff, to like be held literally accountable, and like in the court of law. If this was a celebrity, if this was anyone else, this could be a court case. And I know it's like expensive, and that's why a lot of people don't come forward. A lot of people might be like, why isn't this in court? Well, it's expensive. They're scared. They think no one will believe them. But like,
and that's the other thing that rubbed me the wrong way about this video. Well, she's urging these people to come to her DMs and talk to reporters, instead of like urging people to like actually go to the police and reporting it. And she's telling people that are victims that it's expensive to go through a court case. When you're a victim in a court case, you do not have to pay any money. You are a witness for the state. You don't pay any money. So why she's telling victims that it's very expensive to go through a court case or file charges against people, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? But yeah, this was all before the story came out, and that sort of thing. And there's another one that was posted. It's either like 6 months prior to this, 8 months prior, or a year prior to this. And she was trying to get the girl, Hannah, to come to her DMs about it.
things are changing. Someone like me, I feel like a lot of people they think I'm crazy, or they don't want to hold me credible. You know, they don't think I'm credible. Keemstar has said it. Oh, she just went on crazy rants and stuff like that. And it's just like, it was hard. Like, it's hard, you know, to hear like, you're bitter, you're jealous, you're this. Like, Scott literally said that Seth was bitter, that he didn't get a platform help. His platform didn't go as big as he thought he would, and that's why he's doing this. Like, it's a lot to hear all that. It's like, it's really harsh. I've heard it for years. I was bitter, jealous, crazy, leave them alone, blah, blah, blah. But like, ever stay silent. I'm 32, I'm almost fucking 33 years old. I'm never gonna stay silent. If I can help even like young girls or guys, share their story and their truth and get some justice, like it might help even in the long term, like psychologically. I know I would have gotten help or spoke up or like at least known that this wasn't right earlier on. I think I could have made a lot better life choices, but we live and learn, and I'm here to help others learn and live, and hopefully take some accountability. Howard, this group is a cult. They have, all the core members are invested in this social media app that David has. It's not even out yet, but that's why they're trying to defend them. But they are cult like. Listen to Scott when he says, we know who we are.
But yeah, I mean, she just goes on and on and on and on and on. I mean, the thing about Trisha, it was never about the victim. It was never about this girl. It just wasn't. My personal opinion, I just don't think it was ever about this girl. I don't think it was ever about getting justice for anyone that has been hurt by the vlogs or anything like that. I just think it was all about herself and getting the revenge that she's wanted for a really, really long time. And when I brought this up in the height of the story, God, people were like hating on me so bad. But I was just like, I don't understand. Maybe I can watch this and think that what she's doing is okay, like urging victims to come to her DMs and talk to the media and like trying to make it look like you have to, if you go to court, you have to pay, and pretty much like urging victims to not actually report any crimes. You know what I mean? It's just really messy, especially when you have millions of followers. You know what I mean? That other Instagram story, I'll have to try to find it. If I find it, I will link it in the I'll link it in the description box if I find it. I'm sure I'll find it. I just gotta find it because I don't know. I have no idea where it is, and it's probably gonna take me a minute to find it. Because it's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah, it's going to take me to do some digging. So I'll link it in the description box down below. I'll find it for you guys, and I will put it in the description box if you want to check it out. Mini Driver. That's like a celebrity name. I remember Mini Driver. Thank you for your super chat. Trisha obviously knows how court cases work because she went through one with her teacher. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, Trisha's not dumb. She knows how the law works and everything else, and she knew exactly what she was doing with that Instagram story. She just knew exactly what she was doing. Let's see here. Yeah, Hannah hasn't gotten justice. It was for revenge. Exactly. I mean, if she really cared about the girl, she would have encouraged her to actually report it. Because the girl could have reported it still if she chose to. Or she would have encouraged the girl, or she would have like told the girl how big. I mean, she would have at least warned her or something. Like telling the girl, like, do you realize how big the story is going to be? You want to remain anonymous. You don't want your identity to be known. You don't want the vlog online. Do you realize once the story is published, what's going to happen? Like, and I don't think anybody warned this girl about what was going to happen once the story got published. I just don't at all. So, but yeah. Yeah, she used Hannah's story in her vendetta against the Vlog Squad. She's evil. Yeah, I agree. Something about this story just never set right with me from the very, very beginning. And it's sad. It's really sad. Annika Moon, thank you so much for your super chat. Great point, as always, Mysterious. I appreciate that. And I can't find it in the chat, so I can't put it up on the screen. Oh, there it is right there. Thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate it. I'm going to read a few more of your comments, then I'm going to jump off here, you guys. It's 11:15 and I got to work tomorrow. But I'm glad the second stream went well and we haven't had any problems and it just went smoothly. And I promise you guys, I will edit the one that got interrupted a million times and I will re-upload it. I'll try to do it tonight. If I don't get through it, I will do it tomorrow, I promise. So Let's see here. I'm just gonna read some of your comments before I jump off here. Let's see here. Since she dated Jason, I think she likes David in a love-hate way because he would do stupid with her and Tana. It makes her like obsessed with him. That's why she cared so much about SA. Yeah, I don't know what it's weird, her infatuation with David Dobrik. I don't really understand it at all. I think she thinks that David drove a wedge between her and Jason, and ultimately Trisha was the one that pretty much put the nail in the coffin in that relationship. I mean, she literally admits it on camera. If somebody drove a car high on meth into my house and like terrorized me for hours, I'd block that person too. Let's see here. Oh, is Danielle E. Carroll here? Hey, Daniel. I don't know where you are, but hey, how are you doing? I'm so glad Daniel A. Carroll is getting love from everybody. This guy has he's literally been getting hate for the past few years over this. So I'm glad his story's out there more and everything. Here he is right here. Trying my best as always. Saw Mysterious was live and decided to show my support. Dang, so sorry I'm late and I missed most of it. No worries. No worries. I'm glad you're here, Daniel. Thank you for jumping on the live. I hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Thank you for going live with us. Always enjoy hearing your opinion and facts you bring. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And please hit the like button while we're all just sitting here chatting. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Crime Slime just joined 10 minutes ago. This will be literally uploaded immediately, so you guys will be able to watch it. It won't be privated like the other one. But I will, like I said, try to get the other one edited and re-uploaded quickly for you guys. How can I become a mod? I want to help get rid of these disgusting comments. Why are people saying there's so many comments coming in? I just don't see all the comments that are disgusting. And thank you so much, Bugsy, for constantly putting that in there. I really, really appreciate it. Let's see here. I don't know how many mods are here either. We got 1,200 people in the chat. I added a bunch of new mods. I think Christine. Who is it? Smiley Mama's here. Bugsy's a new mod. Bugsy's one of my OGs, you guys. Thank you, Stephanie. I know my mods are awesome. I love my mods. Awesome. They do such a good job, especially because my channel has grown so much, how the mods have handled everything is just amazing. I really, really appreciate it. Smiley Mama's here. She's one of my mods. Let's see here. Please know that going to someone's house is not consent. Consent be taken away at any time. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Bugsy. For sure. I'm sure that's the thing about this. Ever since he uploaded that video, people are disbelieving the story. That's the thing about it. It's ridiculous. I subscribed so that I could comment. You don't have to be subscribed to comment. I don't have it on members only or anything. You shouldn't have to subscribe to comment. But thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. All in all, it's not Trisha's responsibility. She couldn't know what this was or wasn't. She couldn't know that this was or wasn't a bit. The girls were under drinking age, not consent. Dom is a nasty fuck who should be in jail, period. Yeah, I agree. I mean, in my personal opinion, Dom is the one to blame most in this situation. I mean, that's what it is. And I feel like he just got lost in the shuffle. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm posting this after. Maybe it was old setting. Glad you're back. I'm glad I'm back too. This story is beyond effed up. I hope Hannah gets her piece. I do too. I really do. I can't even imagine how much her life has changed since that story came out. Because, like I said, she wasn't protected in the process at all. And people do weird shit online. They do some really, really weird shit online. So I'm sure people found out who she was and everything else. I can't even imagine. See you later, Jennifer. Have a good day at work. Oh, you're off work. I thought you said I'm off to work. Well, I'm glad you're off work. Relax, relax. Hannah deserves to have peace and to be left alone. I agree. I hope she's gone. Yeah, I hope she's going to support groups as well. For sure. I agree, you guys. Thank you for posting after I just popped in and I'm very lost. Yeah, it can be confusing when you just pop into a live. Yep, I will definitely post it for sure. All right, I think I'm going to jump off here, you guys. I appreciate you guys like hanging in there with me with all my technical issues tonight. I apologize if you're on the first live and you got confused and everything else. I was hoping this would go smoothly tonight, but it just didn't. So Saturday, I will be doing another live stream around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be reacting to a video on My Chemical Imbalance podcast that was uploaded, I think, last week, I believe. So we will be doing that on Saturday. If you guys have any suggestions for any like different topics that you want to cover in live streams, I'm trying to stream at least once a week for you guys. So any different topics, because I don't want to talk about Trisha every single time I'm on here. And I know you guys like the Trisha content, but I just want to switch it up a little bit here and there. So any topics that you guys are interested in, just leave it in the comments below, or just let me know somewhere would be fine as well. And there was something else I was going to tell you guys before I jumped off here. Thank you so much, B. Here, working out so I can't contribute, but here supporting. Thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate that. You are such a sweetheart. I really appreciate that. It's very generous. What else was I going to say? Okay, so I talked about any topics that you guys want to cover. If you are members, I will be doing a stream for members only once a month, once or twice a month. I'm going to try to do that. I did a members only stream last week sometime, like early last week or mid last week, before everything happened, and it was a really chill stream. So if you're a member, you'll have those to look forward to, and I will post all those updates on the members tab. So, and then yeah, I think that's about it. And I'm going to try to stream every Saturday or Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, or Sunday around 8 p.m. And I will post updates on the community tab for that as well. So I think that's it, you guys. So I really, really appreciate you guys hanging in with me. I love you guys a great deal. And I will see you guys all on Saturday. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.